Good evening, good folk. So today I just want to talk real quickly about how important it is to extend grace to each other. Yesterday, my girlie and I went to a Wednesday night Bible study at her church, and just before we walked in the door, I had to use the restroom. And this is no unusual occurrence because I tend to have to use the restroom a lot, especially when I'm with her too. So, I went, did what I had to do, came out, washed my hands, whatever, and, made her wait 2 to 3 minutes outside of the bathroom door before she walked in herself. And I know that with her, like, she doesn't particularly like flying insects. And so a lot of the times she gets really kind of jumpy with them. And that kind of annoys me because, whenever bugs fly around me or whatever, I don't be putting up a fit, throwing a fit or whatever. Like, I just let them fly about me. I don't really run or scream or anything. I don't even pay them any mind. And so I just realized that, some things that I'm good at, she may not be, and some things she's good at, I may not be. And that can certainly be extrapolated to the entire society. Like, there are some people who are bad drivers. And so the people who are good drivers on the road need to use their skill to avoid the bad drivers so that we can all just get to our destinations safe and sound. And, there are so many other places this can be applied, but just use your strengths to benefit your world, the people who you interact with on a day-to-day, and let those people use their strengths to benefit the world, whatever it may be, even if you can't readily recognize it. And it's beautiful too, because in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 8, it talks about how, all the people who have given their life to Christ and who have turned over a new leaf, they once were people of the dark too. So, that's what makes it so much more beautiful too, because you can see when trying to evangelize to people or share Christ with people, we can tell them that we once were trying to pleasure ourselves and find fulfillment in the emptiness that the world has to offer. And of course, once we found Jesus, we realized that that is where the true value and peace and contentment and joy come in life. Because when you live for anything self-serving or of the world, it doesn't fill you. It's if anything, it's only while you're doing it that you feel the pleasure and the excitement and the joy. But once you finish, just like, maybe that term post-nut clarity, I mean, that's what all the things of the world are. They once you finish with them, then you have that post-nut clarity, and you're just asking yourself why. Why did you even do that, or what was actually so valuable about it? And that's why drugs can be such a detrimental thing too to people, because the first time is no time after the first time can be like the first time. And but the beautiful thing with Jesus is when you're living for Jesus, the more you do it, the more pleasure and joy you can get out of it. So it's only living for Jesus only continues to get more and more enjoyable, and anything else, you start at the best that it will ever be, and it only just goes down from there. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys real quick, and enjoy the rest of your days.